Hey guys, my name is Watson and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Last episode we played chapter 9 of the Breaking Point 2 campaign, now we're playing chapter 10. So without further ado, let's go head back into it.
Andrea?
Have you spoken to her yet?
Yes, we've spoken.
And what did you say?
She'll be around this weekend. She agreed to come and see me.
You mean you haven't asked her yet?
Of course not. It's a delicate situation. I'm sure she has an idea, but... look, it's not just something you casually ask over the phone, is it?
Why not?
Come on. This is potentially life-changing for her. And the whole family situation needs to be handled with a little, care and respect.
Well, you're the one that knows her. Just make sure she says yes and fast. I'm finding it difficult to keep fielding questions about the future of Conesport.
Yeah, I read part of that interview. Could almost feel you squirm.
That bad, huh?
I'll call you as soon as I know.
So yeah, the team is in a lot of stress because of the sudden retirement of Devon Butler with his physical problem of not hearing well. So with that, they're now trying to sign his little sister, who is the current F1 champion, Kelly Mayer. That is not the easiest way to do because of her father and the family problems that they have. So that's kind of problematic to sign someone like that. And with that, you can see the driver swaps are not that unfamiliar in Formula 1, with Daniel Kvyat getting swapped by Verstappen. And with that, Gasly is getting swapped out by Albon and vice versa. Carlos Sainz with Charlie and Palmer. So it's not that random to think about swapping someone mid-season. And with that, we have now, or I think, reserve driver driving for us. But if you can see the email, hey Cass, I'm already here. Landed in Spain last night. I will have just arrived at the track. I have a few bits finishing up first, and then I'll head straight up over to Consport. Really looking forward to seeing you again and catching up. I got so much to tell you. Casper from Andre O'Connor. The publishment, the trackside chats interview I did. It would be great if you can keep on top of anything Devon related. And Zoe saying something about Kelly, that Kelly called her and that she does suspect about a contract offering for Con Sports. So yeah, we're trying to offer Kelly Mayer on a full season contract because of what happened with Devon. So Spanish Grand Prix race day, chapter 10. Racing with a team's reserve driver Consports took to Aiden's Jackson's help to keep them afloat in the standings, while more important, a permanent replacement for Devon is arranged.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you join us here at the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya as we proceed through to race day to see just who will claim victory at the Spanish Grand Prix. It's an updated track at Catalunya, and we welcome the removal of the chicane in the final sector, shortening lap times and reducing the total running to 2.9 miles and 14 turns. This was actually the original setup for the track, but it hasn't been used since 2007. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Russell, Norris, Hamilton, Gasly, Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Fernando Alonso, Tsunoda, Joe, Sargent, Bottas, Magnussen, Ocon, Hulkenberg, Jackson, De Vries, Stroll, Albon, Stroll. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. Welcome to the wonderful Catalunya.
So yeah, the primary objective is to try and secure as many points as possible. I mean, with the cars is how it is, it's fairly easy to gain some points, and the bonus is finish ahead of Sainz and Alonso. So we're now at P18. And let's see how we go off the line, and it is a great start. Traction is great, so we can pass Hulkenberg with ease and try to get Magnus as well, but Hulkenberg is getting back to me with a brake late and try to sneak up into inside, but no success, which leads to the Stroll gaining a position on me and the Vries and me losing 2 places. Now on P90 back with the Vries side by side with me into the corner. I brake later than him and keeping the position of P19. Up ahead is Stroll and Hulkenberg, who are not battling, but because of it's the first lap, everyone is quite slow. So we try to take advantage of this by focusing on yourself and just being calm and collected and see what I can overtake. We were dropping a bit behind them because of I'm trying to see if I'm not braking too late and hitting someone in the back. So with the use of a bit of ERS, I got down the inside of Stroll before the corner and gaining P18. Now we got Hulkenberg and Magnussen in front of us, which go slowly, and I can try to go around the outside but with no success. So yeah, onto the start finish of lap 2. I'm gaining a bit of speed onto Hulkenberg but not with success. Once again, I'm trying to go around the outside to the inside, but then again I got no traction on it. But someone, I don't know who it is, who is going slow, which closest the back right to each other. And with that I can go down the inside of Magnussen with a bit of a touch, but with that I gain P16 and overtaking Sargent around the outside gains me P15. Up ahead is Ocon and Bottas. Bottas was the guy who was very slow, which held up the pack. So onto the DRS zone. With no DRS, it's still lap 2. I use ERS to gain a bit of speed on Ocon, going around the outside, braking later than him into the corner and gaining P14. Now Bottas and Joe are up ahead, and I think I'm more strong in sector 3 with the braking zones than the AI, because when I'm braking I can just gain so much distance to them. Like here I could go around the outside, but I don't think I have the downforce for that. So with the use of ERS and now DRS enabled, I can just pass Bottas around the outside for now and gain a lot of speed on Joe, braking a bit earlier than normally. So we're still behind Joe and Tsunoda, and we're going up to the next DRS zone. I had also a purple first sector, which is nothing too important because it's still the third lap of the race. I'm going a bit slowly into the DRS zone, but with ERS and DRS I can just so pass them so effortlessly. I could go around Tsunoda, but I got no grip for that. So back out of that one. Once again, I can just close the gap so easily with braking for no apparent reason. I think the AI just too slow with braking, I guess. So on to start finish straight with ERS and DRS, I could just sail past Tsunoda. Was no problem, no effort, I just passed them, going back to the racing line and see a fight in front of me of Alonso and Piastri. So Alonso Piastri are now P9 and 10, so I'm effectively in P11, but I'm gaining so much speed on Alonso right now, so I can just send it around the outside, going a bit wide. Try again the next corner if I'm smart with it. Going around the outside, not working, so try it again here. I'm thinking about it, but I think if I do that I will crash with Alonso. So like always I go with the DRS straight, slowing a bit down and going with DRS and ERS past Alonso, Piastri, and making a double overtake, which gives me P9. Up at is Gasly and Sainz, who I have to overtake for the bonuses. And really nothing difficult right now in the race. I'm just cruising, gaining time on the drivers. On the Gasly I used ERS and ERS, which gives me the chance to go and overtake him with no effort. While I'm saying no effort, you can see the Gasly is coming back at me in turn 1. I brake a bit late and get closer to the back of Norris. So on lap 5, 2-6, Sainz, Bottas, Sainz, Hamilton, and Perez are still fighting, I guess, because they are so slow, and there are 4 drivers ahead of me. So the top 2 guys are just gone. So I'm getting closer to Hamilton. Get a nice line out of the corner, gaining a lot of speed to him. The gap is there, so try to go around the outside, keep it out the outside, but Hamilton gets the shorter line, so he keeps the position. Try to go around the outside again of it, but because of Sainz I had to back out of it. But somehow I keep the position, and I'm now on P6. Sainz out with Russell, and Leclerc is the guy who's holding everyone up. So onto the DRS zone. I think I got DRS on them. So I see Sainz and Leclerc, Sainz and Russell, and I'm just gonna follow him. Tried to make a move, but it was too late for it, so I backed out of it. Bit of an overstay moment because of Hamilton. I keep the correct rotation and did a spin, so I mean I take it. So on to the end of lap 6, Sainz and Russell still fighting. Now I have, I think, double slipstream. I don't know if it's in the game, but I got quite a big slipstream. But still, Hamilton goes down the inside, goes side by side to turn 1 and or turn 2. Are we going side by side to turn 3? We don't, but again I get a great line out of turn 3 and try to make a move on Russell. But I'm thinking about it, but it doesn't work like that. So going a bit wide gives Hamilton the chance to go back at me. It doesn't. Braking again a bit too late. Almost ran into the back of Russell. And almost spun the car, but luckily keep it on the track. So Russell's now in front with Sainz and Leclerc in front. So those P5s, 4 and 3. 1 and 2 are just gone. Rebel domination, you could say. So I go down the inside of Russell and gain P5. A bit of oversteer, but we still keep the position to Russell. Now we act effectively P5 now. With that, 4 and 3 are still battling for the last podium place. So I'm trying to keep following them if I have the pace for it. With that, we're already on lap 8 of 17. As you can see in the back, Russell and Hamilton tried to get back on me. But I'm trying to defend the inside and Russell passes me, but I'm braking late and going a bit wide. But with that, I keep the position to the guys from Mercedes. And for the rest of the lap, nothing really happens. So we're going to in the pits to go for some mediums. So yeah, Verstappen is in P2. Sainz P1, I don't know. So in the back I got Verstappen, I think. Yeah, Verstappen's on the mediums now. And he's now the race leader, if I'm correct. And behind him is Perez. I'm now right at the back of Sainz. In P10, P12. I'm now P13, 12. So P12 and Leclerc almost ran in the back of Sainz. Bit of an overstay moment. And fast forward to lap 10, I go for 3-person overtake, a bit of a touch with my teammate, but we go side by side with Sainz and go round the outside, and we keep the position to Sainz, which gives us P10. Up ahead is the Vries, who's gonna pit, I guess. Yeah, he is, and a lot of people gonna pit. Sainz is gonna pass me with DRS. It's now a track race to turn 1. I'm trying to brake as late as I can, but Sainz keeps a lot of space open for me, which gives me the chance to go ahead of him. After that, I'm now in lap 11 in P3, podium position with Aiden Jackson, which is a great result if we can keep up this form. So now I'm just trying to defend against Sainz, who is at my back the whole time, so I'm trying to brake here. Nicely hitting the apex. Going down the hill, then up the hill to the left to the right hander. With no problem hitting the curb nicely without hitting the sausage curb on the outside. And now, if I'm correct, I can run away from him here. And nothing much happens on lap 11. So on lap 12, Sainz is still behind me with 210s and using DRS going past me around the outside into turn 1, but I'm braking late. Bit of a touch. This gives me still the position of P3. On to lap 13. Sainz is still behind me with 310s to me. And with the use of ERS, with the use of DRS, he can just try to pass me again. With the inside, I'm braking late, going a bit wide, which gives Sainz now the clearance to go and have P3. Now I got Leclerc behind me, who is 2 tenths behind. And with that, Sainz is gone, I can't catch Sainz anymore. I can catch him now with the braking zones, but when he's in open air, on the straights, and the high speed corners, I'm gone. And now I'm going a bit wide, which gives Leclerc the chance to try to take P4, but I still keep P4. This is my first collision warning with Leclerc. Yeah, collide with him once again. And here he has the run up on me with DRS, which he doesn't take an opportunity of a chance with. So on that, on lap 13, I lost the position to Sainz for the podium, but I'm still defending from Leclerc, and I don't know if Hamilton will challenge me for the 5th place, or 5th or 4th place. So that's lap 13. Now on to 14. Leclerc has DRS on me, and he is sailing past me with no effort, and I can do nothing about that. So I'm trying to brake, going wide, way too wide, and yeah, Leclerc is gone. So with that, nothing much really happens to me at this stage of the race. I'm just in no man's land. So the end of lap 14, I'm 7 times behind Leclerc, so I'm still in touching distance. On to lap 15, I'm trying to close, and I'm getting closer and closer, around 6 tenths. Around now, braking nicely, turning nicely in, getting a great run on Leclerc. Going up the hill, losing a bit of time to him, but I'm still there, so I can, if he makes a mistake, I can still capitalize from that one. And even with Sainz and Perez, I think, yeah, so P2 is also for grabs if I can keep a hold on them. But with oversteer, they're running a bit away from me, but I still can close down with the next braking zone. Onto the DRS straight. I'm using ERS right now to get a better run on. And I see it's too late for me to take a chance to Leclerc. I might try it here because I'm now right up this gearbox. Thinking about going around the outside, but he closes the door, going down the inside. I can't. Bit of oversteer, which goes away my chance for now. So now we're heading to lap 16 of 17. Perez and Leclerc are now fighting side by side. That gives me the chance to close back up to them. But even Sainz is spelling. So going 3 wide to turn 1. I think I got damage now for something, but I don't know. So Perez is now in 4th, try to go around the outside of the Red Bull, which is possible for some reason. I did it, so I'm quite happy with that move. He is still on the inside, so I'm keeping a bit of room, bit of oversteer. And now nothing much happens on lap 16, so fast forward to the end of 17. I'm trying to close the gap to Leclerc, which is now around 6 tenths, which could give me the chance to go on the podium, but they are too far away to do that. So yeah, I have to be happy with P4, which is a great result for a team with no Devon Butler right around here. I'm the only one who can make the difference in the standings. So yeah, Max Verstappen wins, and we're going in for P4.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
So it's Aiden Jackson propping up Connor Sport here today, but the big news off the track is the speculation about this team and whether or not they'll see out the season with their current lineup.
Well, I think they'll have to sign a new...
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sports that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
Well, Cotter Sport are in a bit of an odd situation right now. So, just tell me, what is it like for you today?
It's pretty strange, but you can do what you can.
Yeah, not so long ago my teammate was Devon, and we had a plan sorted out for the rest of the season. Now it's Noah, and for the last couple of races, suddenly nobody's quite sure what the situation is. I've never had to drive in this situation before, so it's all pretty strange, but you do what you can.
Most importantly, how is Devon? And how are you finding it without your teammate?
Well, concerned about him, I never thought what to say, but I miss him. Devon will be back, even if it just to annoy me. Yeah, definitely.
If you know Devon like I do, then you know he's going to find a way to come back to F1. I don't know for sure if he drives again. I hope he does, but even if he only comes back to annoy me, of course he'll be back.
Well, there's a lot of talk about what happens if Devon doesn't return. Would Connor Sport be looking for a new driver, do you think?
I mean, it's a question for Casper. If it's too soon to talk about it, it's still Devon's seat as far as I'm concerned. We're good with our current lineup. I mean, there are a lot of young new talents, so we can give them a shot.
It's not for me to say, but I think it could be a real opportunity for the team to make an exciting signing. There's a lot of talent out there hungry for a shot in F1, and Connor Sport could find themselves in the perfect position to offer them one.
Thank you so much for your time.
It's the Spanish Grand Prix post-race. With the Spanish Grand Prix in the books, Connor Sport has decided on securing the driver lineup for the remaining of the 2023 season. So yeah, P4 was a great result for us, for the team. So let's see what they say in the news about it. Connor Sport replacements. New driver, time of Azerbaijan.
Hey, Casper, you wanted to speak to me?
Yes, I did.
Shoot.
Nothing major, really. To be honest, I just wanted to thank you.
Oh. What for? I'm, just doing my job.
No, it's more than that. Well, I know why you stayed on the team. And, well, I won't lie to you, it's not been easy.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Yeah, but you really stepped up. It's good for me to know that I've got someone like you to rely on.
Always.
Yeah. Look, Aiden, I'll warn you, things may not get any easier, at least not for a while, but, well, we've got something in the pipeline, a potential new driver, and a damn good one.
Who is it?
I can't say, not yet. It's a bit of a gamble, but if they agree, we could have something special.
Nice. And, how is Devon?
Fine. I think... I'm not sure. I mean, Davidoff has closed the door on that one, but... Yeah, he tells me Devon is in a good place, though.
Oh, that's good, that's good.
Just keep doing what you're doing, okay? And now, just get out of here.
Of course. I'll catch you later, Casper.
So yeah, that was the call. Before Baku, we should have a new driver lineup permanently for the remaining of the 2023 season. I think the reserve driver Noah Bell can't compete for the whole 2023 season. That's why he's doing it for just a few races. So I think Kelly Mayer is going to step up and take the place of Devon Butler for 2023. And with that, yeah, there is nothing more to say about the emails and social media. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like and subscribe if you want. And if you have something to say, you can always do it in the comment section. And oh yeah, in the remaining of the couple of days, I will be uploading the other parts of Breaking Point, and next week we will be doing my team. So till next time, bye guys.